Welcome to the Smart TV. I'm Oluwaseyi Matthew. Today we want to talk about nuclear family and its effect on the society. Now before we move further, let's define what nuclear family is. From our basic elementary definition, you were made to know that nuclear family consists of the father, the mother, and their children. And society is like a conglomerate of different families of different ethnies, different belief, different background. That's what makes the society. Now, if the society is having a problem, it means what is happening in different nuclear families is what that is being transferred into the society. So that means the problem is emerging from each family. Now, to control the effect of bad happenings, bad occurrences, societal disorder, the first point we have to tackle is the family first. Now let's generally look at what we can do, and those are in places, those that are to control the effect of what is happening in the family for it not to get transferred into the society. Those are the parents. Now, before the family can be formed, you have the father, like the head of the family, as they used to say, and the father will be the one to look out for his partner. When you see a fine girl and your choice, you talk to her, you try to make her know that okay, this is your intention. You want you and her to live together, and form a family, of their own. And the lady, then after your marriage turns to be your woman, move from her father's house, her home parent house, to come and be living to you. That's how family, gets started, like you all know. And now, before the children, who most Nigerians see as the spoiler of the society now, that the children spoil, that the adults, the young ones spoil the society now, are being formed. It happens to be the agreement and arrangement between the father and the mother, the spouse in the family, the new couple, like they will understand it to be. Now, it has to be the arrangement. This is the number of children want to give birth to, and the formation happens in between them, and it goes like that. Now, these are a set of people who are invited these children, and after they've invited them, they give them basic education. Nigerians, most of us understand it as home training. They said you want to say you lack home training, it means you're not being given some basic educations that you need to know right from your family. So parents give children basic education, which we refer to as home training. This training goes a long way to be what you want them to be in the society. So then the effect of the training is what that gets transferred into the society. And let's take a look at it. If the father happens to be someone who smokes, and from adolescent age you've been sending your child to go and be getting a cigarette for you, you send the guy, the kid, to go and get cigarette for you. One of these days, this kid will want to test what exactly that cigarette is being used for, because no matter what, he or she will be seeing you taking it. You send the child, he or she delivers it to you, and she will want to know what that thing is being used for. Why are you taking it? And what's the effect on you? We might not even think of the effect, but you want to know the way you are taking it, and you'll be seeing you taking it. Now, one of these days, even if you don't introduce it to the child will on her own, his or her own, want to try it and see what that thing is being used for. Now, from that, if caution is not taken, the child also grows up to be a perpetual smoker, which no one can actually control, because the reference such child will be given is directly is a kind of reference that will be directing you back to each parent taking it. And like, okay, even if you are telling, if they are even saying, okay, smokers are liable to die young or something, you will be telling me my dad is of this so age, and I don't see him dying. So why would he say smokers are liable to die young? So the effect of what is happening that takes place from the family, the immediate family, and what he see or she saw her father taking, will get transferred to the society, and in that matrix, he or she will introduce it to one of his friends, and that's how expansion begins. Now see a lot of people, and that was just an example, though. That was just an example, though. So that was how the effect of what we are seeing in society today got transferred from each family into the society, and this can never be controlled by government. Many things we are seeing, most of us we put blame on the government. Okay, fine, government are the one that's supposed to do this, to do that, and to lay hold on one or two things that we're seeing happening in society. No, the correction has to be from our immediate family. Now, the way you want the society to be, that's the way you ought to teach your own children within the immediate family, and the training given to them will be the one that will get transferred into the society. So if you want our society to get better, what we really need to do is making our immediate family to get better. And okay, fine. Come to think of it, a family in which you see the father and the mother, always abusing themselves, involving in violence, physical combat every now and then. You are creating a kind of a kind of bad mind already in the children. Those children, those kids might not have the ability or the courage to speak out as at when those things are happening. But mind you, they have brains, they have memories where they store things. Now the reflection of those things will be coming fine. It will be making them sad. It will be making them to feel bad at. It might even build some of them self-confidence, and and before you get to know it, these habits will be getting trashed, because at times when that thing is happening, they are seeing it is getting into their memory, they will be getting angry easily. They might not know how it happens, but what you are passing is getting transferred into them, in which that thing, one of those will spring up from them too and get transferred to the society. So now, fine. When you start the combat, they look at you as kids. They might not even have the understanding of stopping you guys to, end the issues and the like. So they just look at you and, they get sad. They have that installed in their memory. So before you know it, you see them getting angry unnecessarily because of what you have started or what you are doing, and you are doing it, at their present. If you now trace it, much further to their future, you see such thing will want to have taken effect, except such child or such children have grown to a level of trying to erase such off their mind, off their brain, and try to live a kind of a special life that is contrary to what they've seen from their immediate family. So, what are those things that are needed to be done to make our society get better? Now, number one thing is, as elders in the society, let's stop putting blames on the young ones. They are not to be blamed. Fine, the effect of what is happening that took place in the society might be caused by the young ones actually. But if you trace it down the root, we get to understand that they were not the originator of those effects. Now, these things are happening based on what they saw or what has been planted in them right from where they're coming from, the nuclear family. Now, what we need to do is for the elders to stop putting blames of the societal occurrences that happens on the young ones. Now, everything that is happening in society, fine, might be a kind of a screenplay by the young ones. Do you understand? But they are not the originator of this effect. Now, let's stop blaming them. Let's stop pushing blames on the young ones as if they are creating issues in the society. Let's trace the root. Let's trace it back to the root where these things are coming from, and let's try to make some correction right from from our own immediate environment. What are those things that the parents are doing that are not good, which is having an effect, a negative effect to say on the society? What are those things that you are implanting in the upcomings, the young ones, the kids, that is getting stored into their memories, that is making them to getting it transferred to society? If all those things can be corrected, if all those things can be measured down, we get to know that our society will turn to a better place where we live a violence-free environment, and to enjoy our stay. Now, as a parent, issues are inevitable between the husband and the wife. But what are the things the measures you are taking in place to get settled? Even before you get settled, if anything is happening, you don't transfer what is the aggression of what is happening between you and your wife to the children. Or possibly you don't even allow the children to see it happening. If such things, you're having issues and you are angry at each other, it's just something you can just move into your closet, your bedroom, and you guys stay there together. Settle it amicably between you, not allowing to get to what your children will be seeing that will be making them feel bad, feel sad, feel discouraged, losing their self-esteem, and get one kind of mentality that everything is violent about.